day 3 of our Portugal to New Zealand adventure, our podcast. We are a bit incognito in a tent currently. What's the town? Machede?
No.
Yeah.
Huh? Machede?
Machede.
I forgot the name.
I think that's the name of the town. We are sleeping in front of an abandoned train station on a Via Verde. But let's start at the beginning, huh? So we started where? Jesus Christ. So long ago.
Wait. We slept on the beach.
Just at the beach in Couço, and our beautiful beach spot, swimming spot. And speaking of which, we went for a swim in the morning. Which was
A swim slash a shower.
Yes. Yeah, but it was very, very delicious. It was so good. And from there we went to Mora on the main road, which was not so delicious anymore. Quite awful,
Mora?
actually. It sounds exactly the same. Say both. How I say how it's
Mora.
supposed.
Mora.
Hold me, because that's exactly the same.
Do you want me to correct me in Polish?
No.
Ah.
Anyways, we went to that place. Mora is the town we went to.
Mora.
And we've been there before, so we went to the same mini presso we've been to before.
There was the kid with the cat.
Yes, there was a situation with a starving cat. Not only kid, there was
all the village.
The town was very interested in a specific cat, which was quite skinny, truthfully, and sitting in front of the shop. But
at least the people were not ignored.
Yeah, people were quite interested. And from there we still followed the main road, but we were trying.
Oh, it was so tough.
Yeah, it was very climby, but we were trying to get on a Mora.
Whatever, Mora.
Yeah, that town to Évora Via Verde, so the old rail trail. But the first bit from Mora to, like halfway almost, is not really on the map and doesn't really exist, so we didn't want to risk it, so we went on the main road for a bit. Wasn't too bad.
Well, in terms of traffic was not too bad. In terms of heat was horrendous.
Yeah, traffic was chill. It was quite nice, but it was very, very, very hot and quite up and down, so we were quite slow anyways. But yeah, we got to the Via Verde, and the Via Verde was already very good. It was some bits were quite rough, was in perfect conditions, but it was continuous. There was nothing that stopped us, right? The whole thing was
well,
rideable.
just trying to get a swim.
Yeah, we went to the swim hole, which was very interesting. We couldn't swim. I just
it was
wet
a
my feet.
not hiking, but a exploration hole instead of a swimming hole.
We found shellfish somehow in the middle of the fucking desert, in the middle of Alentejo. I don't know what they were doing there, but they were quite huge and very quickly running out of water also. So I wish them luck. But yeah, the place was very beautiful. Not much swimming happened, but it was nice anyways. And from there we went to Évora, which was, I say from there, but that was a long stretch. But it was good. The road was nice.
Well, could have been better.
Could have been better maintained, but I mean more so views.
Oh yeah, no, it was stunning.
It was very beautiful. And we found out that people from Évora are I think training for Olympics or something, because there's all the city runs on that Via Verde for some reason. Just hundreds of people just walking, running, with dogs, without dogs. Don't know, but a lot of people. Well, we got to Évora perfectly on sunset, so we went to eat something, and when we finished, it was already dark out. So in the dark, we climbed up to the city and to see the magical temple. We argued a bit because I was not enjoying it enough. And we started looking for a spot to sleep because we had nothing planned, which is always quite stressful. especially on
No, it's not always. Depends, of course. Like we were in a big city, and then and we tried to see how much was the campsite.
Oh yeah,
It was so expensive.
Almost 30 euros, which for us
28.
is more than day's budget. So I decided to just wing it and find a spot along the way. Ended up riding 15k, but on a very, very good route on a Voivert, going to what? What is the town?
Which one?
The next one we're going to?
Reguengos de Monsaraz?
Yes, that's where the Voivert is going to. And on the map it doesn't look great and there's not much info on it. But the surface is perfect, and the stretch we did, the first 15k, is pretty much all downhill and very well surfaced, so it is the best possible conditions for riding in the middle of the night. So it was quite good actually, ended up being alright. And where did we end up? In the Machede train station, old train station, which is...
talk about the owls.
Yeah, so I need to readjust. Which is infested by owls, which are, well, that doesn't happen often. Second time we've seen them, or third time ever, not in Portugal. And I need to, so there's what, 3 owls?
At least, yeah.
Yeah, there's at least 3 owls, and they really don't like us being here. They're screaming very loudly and looking at our faces. It was quite cool, but quite spooky also. But we think they live in the train station itself, so we decided to camp out in front of it because we don't want to disturb them, and we really don't want them to shit on the tent. So we're sleeping outside. The tent is set up very, very badly. Half the stakes are missing, but it's all right. At least we have a tent.
Wait, they are not missing. We have them, but we cannot...
Well, missing as in not applied because the ground is rock hard and just absolutely impossible to deal with.
Right.
So, yeah. One door is completely open. We have a nice view towards the moon and the owls. But yeah, it's alright. Could have been worse. Jesus, my arm went so numb. But yeah, the big thing is we are insanely tired. It's midnight. We just had a very simple dinner of bread and hummus and something to drink, cider, and yeah, we are positively exhausted. So yeah, we did like 85 kilometers. Caught up a bit from yesterday. Yesterday's small day. So we are roughly on track to get to Almeria on time, which is nice. And yeah, that's all I have to say for today. I just want to go to sleep.
Yeah.
So let's go to sleep.